Thank you, Laskin Cora. Minister, childcare costs and the availability of places in affordable childcare are the biggest barriers for women in particular in accessing the workforce. Every week in my clinics I meet women, both lone parents and married, who are being put under pressure by the Department of Social Protection to be actively seeking work. But they cannot access not only affordable but any kind of childcare at all that would allow them to access work, even if there was any work out there. And they're being told that this is not acceptable for them in their situation. While I support this motion, I believe that the measures proposed are only stopgaps and not sustainable childcare solutions. Childcare costs account for 29% of a couple's net income and 51% of lone parents' income. In the EU, the comparable figures are 9.8 and 9% respectively. And a family in this state with 2 children in full-time childcare will be spending over €16,000 per year providing for it. And we see as well that the use of relatives is the most common form of non-parental childcare in the state, with only 27% of children being cared for in centre-based care. And this clearly shows that cost is a major factor in parents accessing childcare. The solution to this problem is not, I believe, a piecemeal system of supports for children as outlined in the motion, a system of social welfare provision and tax breaks, because I think this will only continue to fragment the childcare provision in the state and will not provide for long-term solutions. I believe that we need to have a system where preschool and childcare should be provided along the lines of the education system in the country, and then to create a childcare and education system is the only long-term and sustainable solution. If we look at the private and community childcare sector, the only way that they can reduce their costs is through low wages. And this means that most staff in childcare, many of whom have studied and got qualifications, are working for minimum wage and in some cases even less. The OECD has identified wages as an issue in a recent report, and I quote, "Competitive wages attract a strong professional staff that is more likely to be satisfied with their jobs, perform well and make long-term career commitments, leading to lower staff turnover rates. The latter generally results in stronger relationships between staff and children, calmer, less aggressive child behaviour and improved language development. Staff with low wages are more likely to take on second jobs, lowering their performance through greater fatigue and less commitment." So if we want to provide quality childcare and a decent standard of living for childcare workers, we need a new model, a model based on public provision and integrated into the education system. Thank you.